Millions of Nigerians have been without electricity for more than a week, following technical problems with the country's power grid. More than half of the country's states were affected by the issue. Some electricity has been restored, but officials are still working to reconnect other areas. The widespread outages, blamed on vandalism, have raised again the issue of Nigeria's persistent power problems, which blight the lives of millions. Well, the BBC has met one business owner in Lagos who has had no power for 6 weeks. Kechi Ogbonna tells us more.
This is the sound of Lagos. Generators running the whole day. Businesses across Nigeria have been badly affected by an ongoing blackout. Some say they have recorded losses running into thousands of dollars. Chidinma Emenaka runs a laundry service in the commercial capital, Lagos. She says her meter was damaged by a power surge and it's proving impossible to get a replacement.
Currently, I've not had light for the past 6 weeks, that is more than 2 weeks. My meter is bad. The platform to apply for new meter is down. There is no way to get a meter and there is no way to get light. Currently, I've been sustaining with inverter and generator, and fuel price right now is driving me crazy.
Nigeria is not new to patchy power supply. The national grid has collapsed at least 8 times this year, plunging many states into a blackout and forcing families and businesses to rely on generators. For Chidinma, this isn't sustainable.
My service is 72 hours, but based on no lights, sometimes it takes a week for clients to get their clothes. And with that, I have issues with my clients because they complain the service is slow, the delivery is slow, and it's not my fault, it's light issue. Because using generator to service is crazy.
In April this year, authorities hiked electricity tariffs by over 300%, with consumers who receive over 20 hours of power supply a day paying more. The government said the electricity subsidies it paid was depleting the country's resources. Some power companies blame the government for failing to sufficiently invest and revamp the country's obsolete power infrastructure.
There's a cost to generate power and distribute it. And if you are paying below that cost, then there's going to be a disequilibrium, and it will always give you problems. So it was required that the cost side be addressed, and that has now been addressed by the government. But unfortunately, the technical side, the enhancement of all the required infrastructure has slowed down. It needs commitment, it needs accountability, and that has also been a weakness.
But what exactly is responsible for the incessant power outages in the country?
Sometimes some equipments blow up. Another incident that is happening right now in the north is that there's been vandalism.
This week, the power minister said the government was working to improve electricity infrastructure, but it would take time. The Transmission Company of Nigeria has pledged to fix the latest problem soon, but lawmakers have called for an investigation into the incessant issues. And as the days drag on, businesses struggle. People in Lagos and across Nigeria are left waiting, searching for the renewed hope promised by the country's president, Bola Tinubu. Kechi Ogbonna, BBC News, Lagos.
While you're watching Focus on Africa, here's what's still to come on the program. Diwali, the festival of lights. But just how is it celebrated here on the African continent?